Welcome back to Dark Souls. Between episodes, I got a few more souls just from those guys up on the path to Undeadburg, which should be enough to get 2 level ups. So I'm gonna get 1 vitality and 1 strength. As much as we do have the strength level required to two-hand this weapon, further options are going to have higher strength requirements. And potentially being able to one-hand our Zweihander at some point. Probably a good plan. So we're going to get those level ups. Also, more strength just means more damage, so that's all good. And now, to the depths. We could run past these guys, but since we just started up the game again right here, probably worthwhile to get a little bit of practice combat in before we get to the next areas we're going to. Well, we dropped us something. Firebomb. Not bad. Not bad. I will take a firebomb. Back through here again. Wonder what's going on with these bricks that are slightly out of the wall. Don't know if that's an intentional design for this kind of place. I'm not sure if it's really a sewer. It's more like a waterway. I don't know. That guy's dead. Well, he was dead earlier. He's also dead now. Undead. It's a whole thing. Alright. Don't need to worry about those guys. I doubt we're going to get much use out of the magic sword. But it's available, so might as well. Regular old hollow. The depths. And a soul. We recently spent all of our itemized souls, so getting some more of those, I'm not going to complain about. Wow, there's a lot of bloodstains here. That's concerning. You having a hard time? We didn't quite hit the second guy. There we go. Okay, lock on. I got it. I get you. There's a lot of these torch guys here. Okay. My goodness at the bloodstains, though. Apparently other people are having a lot of problems with these guys. And they are pretty dangerous, so. Yes, we whacked the side of the wall there. Didn't matter. We were okay. Alright. Oh, we got more dogs. That's always good. Oh, that's not good. Spooky ghost. Hey, doggo. Alright. Oh, he's not happy about that. Or she. The butcher is not glad that I killed their dog. I don't think it'd be reasonable to expect them to be glad. Oop. Any sack hat? Nope. I'll open this up. For the large ember. Now that's a big deal. Smash your table. Secret ahead. Yeah, technically. With the large ember, and a few other things, we will have access to better weapons. Magic sword. Alright, we got another dog down here, I think. Oh, that's not. Oh. The upper area. That's not good. That makes those attacks bounce off. Hollow down. Ow. Yeah, there's a sack hat. I don't think we have like any weight to work with though. Yeah. How's the sack hat weigh anyway? 0.6. Yeah. That's a good drop though. For whenever we want to wear a sack on our heads. Imminent rolling. Need rolling.
You. Yeah, yes, you.
Hey.
Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
Hey.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, of the Great Swamp. I will not forget my debt to you.
Laurentius.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
He's fine. He's fine now.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
He's fine. Good for him. He's fine now. There might be a dialogue option there about him returning to Firelink. So we're gonna go see him there. I don't know if he's going to... If we don't rest at a bonfire between right now and back at Firelink, I bet he's not gonna be there. I assume once we rest at Firelink, he'll be back. But I want what he's got. I want it a lot. The only question is, how many souls will it take? Probably could have saved the souls at the start of the episode for this pyromancy stuff. I guess we switch. I guess when you switch areas, some stuff respawns or something. But I also do need these levels, so not a huge deal. 4,000 probably should be enough. To at least get me started with pyromancy. That does mean we're probably going to be leaving the sorceries behind. That's okay. Magic weapon is neither very strong or very long-lasting. So it's not a huge loss to no longer have it. And pyromancy is going to be very, very good for this next little bit. Get a few souls from these guys. And we always have magic weapon available if we so choose. But now, this.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy of the Great Swamp, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. And unless you find the magic's unsavory.
I question how he got here before me. But he's gonna give me pyromancy, so I'm not gonna complain about it too much.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that, they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
A free pyromancy flame.
A flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Well, let's get started right now.
So we can upgrade the pyromancy flame. Just cost souls. No titanite. So that is something we're going to want to do. We also want to purchase some stuff, but let's see what he has to say first.
Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time. Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It meshes poorly with advanced culture, and pyromancers are considered rather unsavory, which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway. So, for me, turning undead didn't change a thing.
I can see how people might be less excited about people hurling fireballs around.
A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that flame, I gave you a part of myself. Please take good care of it.
Oh, I will.
A pyromancer's flame is a part of the flame. When I gave, please take.
Alright, let's see what we can use with this pyromancy. He's got a very expensive fire orb, which we can't purchase. Combustion, iron flesh, flash sweat, fireball. I think we'll definitely go with fireball. Iron flesh could be interesting. This pyromancy requires caution as the caster becomes exceedingly heavy and unable to move freely. Iron flesh boosts his defense and resilience. It does make you really slow though. So maybe not what we're really looking for right now. Some combustion. Flash sweat. Intense sweating reduces flame damage. Kind of do want all these at some point, so maybe we'll use the rest of these souls to upgrade the pyromancy flame. Yeah, flame +2, not bad.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
All right, now let's get these pyromancies on. First question. Ah, it's 0. That's even better. So that frees up 2 whole points. That's 8, 10, 5, 6. The sack's worse. Unfortunate. Physical defense. We'll go with the thief mask right now. Yeah, we still got a little bit to work with. That's attune magic. You know, fireball and combustion. No, we're not right. That's not right. $45. 22.5. Yeah, that's a little bit over. Maybe they're slightly less heavy helmets. Let's go with the thief mask. Let's see if we have any. 2.3. We can go up to like 2.1. This looks better. Black leather gloves instead of the thief mask. That'll work. Yeah, saving the 2 weight on the out of here. Get out of here. Not the fastest. Not the fastest. Decent damage, though. Combustion's a bit faster. But it's also more in your face kind of thing. Short sword. And we have to remember we only have so many uses of these. But now we're a fire guy. But when we're using our sword, it's better to switch back to the grass crest shield. We might be able to make good use of this combustion for our faster enemies. No more magic sword time. Unless we wanted to. That's a much faster attack. Very cool. Limited uses though. Always remember that. Ah! Yeah, these guys are no joke. Those torches will mess you up if you let them. Really upgrades the regular hollow from not too threatening to quite threatening, actually. Alright, dog. I didn't hit. Okay. And now the butcher is gone. And his dog. So we have free reign to go to this magical floating handle. Surprised he did not hit me there. It looks like it may... That might be supposed to have like a knife kind of thing going on. Not sure. Either way. He's currently sitting in water, and the fireball kind of missed him. But when it works, it works. Dog. Just keep swinging. Can't do above attacks. Kind of just hits on the ceiling. Okay. Now we can head further into the depths. Be wary of enemy. Slimes. Now I'm curious how much damage my sword does. Only 39. That's not good. Literally takes 4 massive swings of my sword to kill one slime. And that is where the pyromancy comes in. Soul vanilla soldier. You can see all the slimes on the ceiling. Run! Oh, we got hit. Oh, the slime. Master key. Take care of you. Try resignation. Bonfire lit. Now we're here. And we've used too many fireballs. Where before, our sword was doing just a small amount of damage. Now I got fireballs. Which are incredibly effective. And even combustion. Yep. Still takes 2 combustions. Probably need a slightly upgraded flame to one hit them with combustion. What I want to do now is farm these slimes. Specifically, for their large titanite chunks. Also want to take care of that guy first, though, of course. Because he could get behind me while I'm trying to battle the slimes. That'd be problematic. Also, these are 100 souls. So while we try to farm up materials, we'll get a whole bunch of bonus souls. We could pop a few humanities for better item discovery, but I kind of want to save those for other things. So I don't think we're going to do that. The difference between doing this with a 4-hit sword or 1-hit fireball, massive difference. They also drop green Titanite shards, which isn't really what I'm looking for. We're gonna get a whole bunch of those just by the way that it is. Oh, we hit him? Cool. We got our first something. And it's a large Titanite shard. So we look at our items here. We have a few from earlier. And with these, and the large ember that we got, we can get our items up to +10. If you thought +5 Zweihander was pretty good, how about +10? That sounds like a plan to me. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna get. We do have a few items that are +5 already. So we want to upgrade all of them. I'm not sure. We got the Zweihander, the short bow, and we have the battle axe. Also, the more large Titanite we try to farm, the more souls we'll get, which we can use to upgrade other things. They're not too common, so we'll see. We're at least gonna get the 9 that would take for the Zweihander. We might hold off on the other ones. Depends how long it takes and how I'm feeling. But we have the ability, so I might as well get my best foot forward. With an even stronger sword for the rest of the depths. The slimes can attack. They're just really slow about it if they miss the whole drop down. But even if we do die here, not a big deal, really. Since we can just play a little bit safer and should have no problem whatsoever getting our stuff back. But the more we do, the more dangerous it's going to be. Because we would lose a lot by the end of this. I think sometimes if you get the slimes close enough together, you could get 2 with 1 fireball. Which would slightly speed things up, but not a huge deal. They're definitely not extremely common drops. That's okay. If we get a whole bunch of souls, we can just straight upgrade the Pyromancy Flame, which will make it a lot stronger. We can get Fire Orb or something. Another thing I need to consider moving forward is going to be attunement slots. We've got 2. But if we're going to be going into a lot of Pyromancy, we're probably going to want more. we're going to have so many souls by the time this is done. I might just get enough for... I mean, I don't think I'm going to be keeping the short bow for too long. There's... Well, for a while at least, but eventually there's going to be a better bow I want. Just a question of... how much I think I'm going to need the arrows in the interim. We're up to 3 humanity now. If we're just getting that at random, or we're getting that from the hollows. You wouldn't think you'd get humanity from the hollows, since that's kind of their whole thing, is not having humanity. Already up to 10,000 souls. But everything gets expensive pretty quick, so... having just a ton of souls is not going to be a huge problem. Not going very quickly. I know there's a few large dynamite shards just kind of hanging around this area. So we might just end up getting the 9 for the sword. And we can always come back later. Or go to later, slightly better locations. I'm not sure if it's actually much better. And you can buy large dynamite eventually. I think it's more expensive too, though. Yeah, there we go. There's a double kill. It happens. Let's make it one more on the video here. Keeping random humanity might get a little faster, but... overall, this is pretty much how it's gonna go. There's another double kill. The drop rate really is not very high, is it? I'm sure we would be fine continuing on with the +5 weapon. When options are available to you, might as well take them. For a given definition of available, it seems. Well, we're at least getting souls, so it's not a complete waste of time. we got a free Estus flask. I think that comes from when people kindle the bonfire. That's cool. Can y'all just give me one more drop so I can show that it still exists? Not efficient. But it doesn't have to be. A lot of the fun is being able to play the game any way you want. Whether that is with a giant sword, making it more difficult for yourself than it really needs to be. Or smaller weapons, which don't hit as much, though. Choosing to grind out items, or just go with the flow. I'm doing a very poor job of grinding the items out since they never drop, apparently. We're gonna have a lot of souls, though, so. I think I'm gonna put a lot of these souls into upgrading the Pyromancy Flame. As much as it would be nice to get more levels and stuff. Again, that's an option you have. What do you want to put all your souls into? And then there's all the questions about build variety. Pyromancy is very interesting because upgrading it and equipping it doesn't take any levels. I think there's some use to dexterity, I think, which allows you to cast faster or something. But for the most part, anybody can be a pyromancer. Isn't that swell? Everybody can fire all over the place. Doesn't even matter. It's also a bit of interesting storytelling here. All the hollows with their torches, they probably have them because of the slimes. As much as fire is a very effective weapon against pretty much everything. Other hollows, or slimes. It makes sense that they would have them, since they're so effective against the denizens of the depths here. What do you think this guy's thinking? Some guy just walks around the corner with a huge sword. Not having a fun time, I assure you. There's the thing. It's a green Titan shine. Rip. 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 So I'm going to try to get 6 more large Titanite shards here. And then we will go and get this sword super strong. next time. Goodbye.